Ayesha Curry is a perfect example of why it is so important to have a hoe phase. Go be a hoe. Be a hoe. But be a safe hoe though. Like protect yourself and don't get pregnant. That's why she's sitting over there feeling trapped. Trapped with Steph Curry. Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff to really appreciate what you have. She probably ain't never been hoed. She probably ain't never been drugged through the mud by a dude. She probably never been. She probably never had a heartbroken time and time and time again. That's why she can't really appreciate what she has, because it's like, I need something edgy. I need something fun. Like this mom stuff. This being married to Steph Curry, this shit is boring. And now she's really rebelling. She want to be in the streets. She want to be desired by other men. She probably want to do something with another man because she probably never experienced that. Like, when did they get together? Like high school or something? That is not enough time to be out in the world and do stuff and experience stuff. Like, you don't have to experience a whole lot. But I don't think she experienced anything at all. And now she's tied down, married with kids. You can't go do your thing right now unless you go do your thing and run the risk. Like, you ain't just no Lucinda from down the block. You're Ayesha Curry. If you gonna mess with anybody, trust me, we gonna know about it. Watch.
This is the reason why you should never take advice from women, because black women will literally have you crashing out and have you missing out on your blessings. I cannot tell you how many times that I've talked to women or I've had conversations online, and I asked them after they spilled all of their trauma as to what it is that's wrong and why they can't find a good man. And and I ask them all the time, I said, hey, is it a possibility that you passed up on a man that you were supposed to be with? And they like, yeah. And then that's the statement that usually humbles them. And that's unfortunate, because she talking about, hey, she needs to do this, she needs to do that, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And again, all it's going to do is have her missing out on her blessing. I cannot tell you how many women that went out there and got STDs and STIs. And I've done hundreds of videos of different people that say, yo, I got HIV, I got herpes, I got all of that. And so all of these women are single baby mamas sleeping around with the same women. Meanwhile, there's other chicks out here that can't wait to get them a Steph Curry, can't wait to get them $1 billion guy, can't wait to find them a guy that's gonna hold them down, that ain't cheating on them. But if you ain't cheating on them, if you're not dogging them,
So
if
what
you're
these
not,
women are doing, like this young women and many of the old women before her, those that have mismanaged their youth, those that have indoctrinated themselves with this feminism, especially the sexual liberation part of feminism, they wanted to be like men. They had penis envy. They wanted to go out here and they said if men can have sex with women and it not affect them on the sexual marketplace, we should be able to do the same. But the problem is, you're not the same. You're not a man. And the majority of men were not having sex with a bunch of women. In fact, it's actually a small percentage of men who had that optionality in life. But what happened with these young ladies, like the one that was talking in this video, she's already gotten her box blown out. A lot of these girls, by the time they're teenage years, they get to college, they get pledged these fraternities, they're getting pounded hard. How you know? You think I'm just a content creator? I'm used to be that guy. I'm like a 6'7", 6'8" D1 athlete. That's why you see me in this car like that. So I know what these chicks are up to. I know what they've been doing. I was there. You understand? I was at the scene of the crime. So I know exactly what's going on in their head. So what they're doing is they're trying to ruin the rest of the young women, get them jacked up, make them ineligible for marriage, the same way these old ass hyenas be doing to these young girls, because they know that men respect and they value purity, virtues. You want to say you want to see how men act when they walk in a room full of ladies, virtuous, self-respecting women? You can shut down all the men in this men's places and say, look, no man has ever touched me. I'm a virgin. I'm pure. I don't allow that debauchery in my soul. Everybody will shut the fuck up. That's what you young ladies got to realize. It's virtues that men respect. I'm telling you, No matter who we are, we respect virtue and purity. That's just the way we are as men. We respect femininity, virtues, and purity. Women that respect themselves. Even the dudes that are out here running through women still respect it. I mean, whatever going on in their mind, but they still respect it. And that's what these older or these ran through women don't want women to know. They want women to lose their value, lower their value, not just in the eyes of men, in the eyes of society, because men run the world, period. That's just the way it is. They want women to lose their value and not have as many opportunities in life. They want to equal and leveling the playing field. I got 40, 50 bodies on me. I'm going to mind molest you into going out here getting ran through. You see, as much as people will say that I am the problem, I am the first one to go against these women, be eating themselves to death, buying into this body positivity movement, becoming Lizzo size, because that destroys your health, destroys your future. And I'm also about women getting ran through. You know, I tell young ladies, if they listen to my channel, protect your body like the man who you values protect his last name. The guys that are part of the 15% who's banging out these, pounding out women, they're not just giving away last names like that. Well, why are you giving away your box? But they ain't gonna listen to me. They're gonna call me a misogynist and say you hate women, even though I have no history of hating women. The man who really hates women is the one who's lying to you every day, the Derek Jacksons of this world, because they're the one who's basically lying to you for profit. The guys like me, we're actually showing you love. The men who you hate, the men like Kevin Samuels who's telling you the truth, and other men, and especially men in these men's spaces, most of them are telling women the truth. It's just that we got a whole bunch of panda bear simps, you know, a lot of bitch-raised men, bunch of soft dudes. That's why I always get on these dudes in these men's spaces with this weak ass gay shit like looks maxing and all that shit. You better let her, you know, you want to turn a woman all that. You see you pull an engine out of a damn car, like the African dude in that one video. He pulled the damn engine out the car, like, or take a door off, or do some shit that's masculine and whatever else. That shit is only short term. Some woman look at you spend more time in the mirror than her, she gonna say, this is a bitch ass dude that I'm with right now. He's fondling himself in the mirror all day long. You're supposed to be squared away. Men are squared away. They're not bitch ass and pretty. They're squared away. You're supposed to be squared away. Your money right, your body right, your mind right, your mentality right, your discipline right. Be squared away for you, not for no damn women. Be squared away and be masculine. That's why I always tell the boys, well, go look at Patrice O'Neal. Save your money on all this dating relationship shit. Watch up old clips of Patrice O'Neal for free on YouTube. Well, you still have to pay for your phone, but I'm just saying, in general. You have to go through all that bullshit. That's all they're doing. Most of these dudes have been married for the last 25, 30 years. They don't know shit about what's going on out here in terms of living real life. That's why they never show you no receipts. You never see them go demonstrate this pickup game on some women. They sitting in the car with their dark shades, hoping that you put a cash app at the end of that video, because they're full of shit. But what's going on out here right now is that these feminism and whatever the society is programmed these women to be 304s. This is not going to stop. That's why I tell you, young boys, focus on yourself. Focus on your self-development. If you meet the 5% woman, fine, snatch her up. But focus on your own self-development. And once again, the majority of your assets should be going towards investment. Whether you have a brokerage account, whether you don't even need. They have these. You have these index funds. You have these mutual funds that are practically costing next to nothing to invest in. Young boys should be in the S&P 500. You're not take majority of that money. 80, 90% of that money should be going into the markets, not on bitches. You're crazy. Watch some Patrice O'Neal and go put that. You need to get to work, making money. Money buys freedom, the freedom to choose. What about these chicken heads? Y'all are crazy worrying about these damn chicken heads. Let these broads kick rock. Let these wild horses run free. But as soon as you bust off, you're going to get post-nut clarity anyhow. When you listen to her brain and you see that most of them, not all, there's some good ones, are empty vessels, you're going to get some PNC depression. Trust me. I'm old head. I know. You're going hot. You think you found yourself a winner? And when soon as you bust, you see all of her problems. And you be like, hell to the no, I'm out. But that's what they tell these women, to go get ran through when they're young, when they're in their when they're in their young years, when they should be getting married, like 21, 22, 23. They tell them, no, don't do that, don't settle. You're going to be like Aisha Curry. She has whole phase. She thinks she missed something out here, whole phase. See, all the women that are talking to Aisha Curry, they only dream of being her position. They want to replace. Most women don't understand that how much women really despise and hate women. Women hate women. Once you understand as a man, it's easy to deal with women. You just get them one-on-one and deal with them. They'll say, I hate that one, I hate that one, I hate. They tell you how much women they hate. They hate women. But they want to knock her out. She probably got girlfriends around her trying to knock her out of position. They got their eye on Steph, or they got their eye on her lifestyle. They're envious of her, telling her to be disrespectful and disobedient to her husband so that she can get out here in the market and get ran through like the rest of them. They envy her life and they want to destroy it. That's what these women do to other women. Envy their life and want to destroy them. But women ain't smart enough to figure out the game. Well, there's many of them who are. Salute to you, sisters. But that's the way the game is played. But the young man, you better focus on that money. Let me tell you, sex ain't nothing but a memory. Sex ain't nothing but a memory. That's just the truth. You ain't missing shit. And I understand I'm an old head saying that shit. But as soon as you done, you're going to get that post-nut clarity depression. And you're going to start evaluating shit. And you're going to remember this video and be like, damn, that chickie, dang, damn. I mean, this ain't where it's at. And you'd rather have that money. You spend that money on these dates, spending your money peacocking for these chicken heads. And you'd be like, man, you're going to start missing that money. That could have buy a few shares of SCHB or some SCHD or some SW whatever, or some QQQ or some other shit you could have bought with that money. You didn't spend that on some damn hoe that 30 guys is already pounded out. Now you out that money. I know you can get more money, but still, wouldn't you rather have bought some stock that could be growing right now instead of spending money on them damn 304s? They ain't going nowhere. These 304s ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere, but your youth is going somewhere. You spend the first 8, 9 years chasing hoes. You should be chasing them bucks. 18 to 30, you should be out here looking for money. Them hoes ain't going nowhere. What do you think you're missing? You let these dudes be talking about, oh, you know what? I get all the hoes, I get all the hoes. Yeah, they get herpes too. And they get baby mamas, and they got child support orders, and they got bitches crashing out at their house at night. Don't mind these dudes thinking let me tell you something. If a dude is out here slinging some D the proper way, ain't no way he winning with these women. These women be at his house throwing bricks through his window, showing up at 11 o'clock at night. Free. Ain't no damn thing. Ain't no such thing as free box. Unless you a dude that has some weak D or you ain't worth nothing. They gonna make you pay. Cops gonna be coming to your house or either you that or you just ain't throwing no good sausage. You ain't making them bitches eyes roll over in their head. Otherwise, they'll be coming to your house at night, harassing you on social media, stalking you and shit, trying to do drive-bys on your ass. If you really slam into it, trust me, I know. You ain't throwing nothing. If you think you getting something for free, you a damn liar. It ain't not such thing. There's never been free. In fact, the price of sexual access used to be marriage. So that ain't free. But dude have to come over there and take 50 cattle over there and shit, give up land and property and dynasties and, houses and shit and cattle for them to marry their kids off in arranged marriage. So there ain't no such thing as free in this world. If you got some free shit, you better be scared somebody about to steal your kidneys and your liver. The motherfucker about like, you wake up in the bathtub floating in some ice. Motherfucker gonna cut your shit out. You get some free shit from some chick out here. Somebody want to steal your kidneys. No, they want something. They want either. I salute the CGA for that. Money, attention, energy, or time. Something. They want something out of your ass. And if it's damn good to them, they'll be done throw some bricks through your damn window. Anyhow, that's enough of my rant for this morning. Peace and blessings to you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But these chicks, they be sabotaging the hell out of each other, man. It's crazy how they do it, especially these old ass broads of meat, like old like my ass. They looking at you with the turkey neck, and I have the salt and pepper here too, so I can't say nothing. But at least I know I'm old. You see the difference between me, men and women? We know the difference. We ain't trying to, this is who I am. I ain't got no makeup on, no fillers on, no freaking bullshit like that. I don't sit around putting out that bitch ass content about looks mixing, and I tell you, level up and get your money for you, not no women. Don't make level up to get better women. Bullshit. We all scrap sexuals. You're lying son of a bitch. The only difference is you got money and you can reach further down the trash can. I'm tall. I'm 6'7". I can reach further down the trash can than the average man. Yeah, I'm doing okay financially, but I can reach. That's all you do. We're just all getting the leftovers. Maybe you find a burger that's only been bitten once. It's just the way it is, man. Anyhow, I'm out. Peace. Talk to you guys later, man. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourself, man. But always remember, nobody takes care of you like you. Stay in the gym. Stay getting fit. Stay on your nutrition, guys. Stay motivated. Stay positive. I understand. The world kicks you in your back every day. And ain't nobody advocating for your ass, especially if you're a man. Married, single, it don't matter what. This is what it is. Anyhow, I'm out.